and go general. So what is the really strong desire that you have? Just speak one part of it.
Self-confidence.
So go general about that. Self-confidence, be specific. Be specific as you can be in a negative way, just for a moment.
I have self-doubt sometimes, and it holds me back. I criticize. I don't accept myself the way I am. I'm always striving towards that place to be.
Do you see how he started out, and now he's used the word always, so it's gotten more specific. I always do what?
I have such high standards, and I so want to be this specific being, and I don't allow myself to where I am now.
You started to say I always.
I'm not sure where
I always sabotage myself, or I always have self-doubt, or I always, so really specific and really uncomfortable. So go general right now in that subject. I'm not as confident as I'd like to be, but I guess a lot of people aren't, and I don't have to figure it out all right now, and things are getting sort of kind of better for me, taken a whole lot longer than I wanted to, but I guess I'll probably make my way along in time. Just more general, and things are not really going so bad. There are a lot of things that are pretty good, and there have been a lot of things that I've wanted to accomplish that I have accomplished, and this is sort of the last holdout that I'm really looking forward to releasing, and I can feel that it's sort of a big key for me, so it's going to be really a satisfying sense of relief when I finally let go of it, and I have the sense I don't have to let go of it all at once, that it will be a sort of gradual thing, and so I think it's time for me to stop torturing myself about things that aren't happening this red hot minute, and just start appreciating the great life that I do have and the wonderful things that I am uncovering and discovering about myself. And I really like being alive at this time. This is a fun time to be alive. It's fun to know the concept of law of attraction. It's fun to know about my emotional relationship to it. I like knowing that the true presence of who I am is a really good feeling being, and it also is satisfying to me to realize that anytime I don't feel confidence, that I'm feeling doubt in myself, that what that means for sure is that I'm thinking a thought that my inner being doesn't think. So when I'm thinking I don't have confidence, my inner being's not going there with me, which must mean I have confidence, I'm just not letting in. I love it that my inner being hangs in there tough and sure and true to who I am. And I love the idea of me working my way little by little into more presence of how my inner being feels. And that's what confidence is. That's what the feeling of confidence is that all-knowingness, not necessarily that I have all the answers right now this red hot minute. That's the discussion we had earlier, because you don't want all the answers this red hot minute. It would be a minefield to try to explore. I don't have to have all the answers this red hot minute, just the one that applies to what I'm doing right now. And I know that my inner being will feed it to me. I know that I'll just rendezvous with it. So it's next logical step, next logical step. I'm so proud of how I'm doing. I'm so pleased. I'm so full of zest for life. I'm so eager about moving on. I love knowing who I really am and what my inner being really feels. And I don't think it's such a bad thing to know what my inner being feels by me knowing its opposite. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. When I feel rotten, that means my inner being feels great. That's worth something, don't you think? Mm-hmm. In fact, the rottener I feel is a greater indication of how good my inner being feels. Isn't that good to know? Inner being, it's disgusting that you feel that good. Because if you didn't feel that good, I couldn't feel this bad. You need to adjust something. And inner being just stands and smiles, waiting for you to join the confidence and the knowledge. Confidence comes with knowledge. Knowledge comes with presence of source within you.
Yes. And the confidence, I think I might have chosen the wrong word, but that's all accurate and very good.
No, you didn't. That's a perfect word.
For me, it's self-criticism. It's like they're not allowing where I am now. Like, it feels like my desire